And this is Karen.
Welcome back, my honeys. I'm Shane.
Today we're looking at part 2 of honey, a miracle food and medicine. And the vocabulary words are benefit.
Benefit.
People don't often talk about the benefits of being single.
Product.
Product.
The company no longer makes that product because of poor sales.
Relieve.
Relieve.
My brother told me about a good way to relieve stress.
Oh, what is it?
Just sleep.
Oh, nice. Sting.
Sting.
Matt's arm had several fire ant stings on it.
Ooh. Property.
Property.
One of the properties of water is that it has no taste. So we're still talking about this wonderful food and medicine called honey.
So today we're going to talk about kind of like the medicinal uses of honey.
Okay.
So one thing about honey is that it stays dry and it prevents bacteria from growing.
Okay.
So you can put it on a cut or a wound and it will keep it dry. So the moisture is what allows bacteria to grow, right?
That's right.
So it keeps it dry and it also prevents bacteria from growing. So
That's amazing.
yeah, I never thought of using honey to heal a wound. I'm gonna try that.
So not only putting it on a wound, but when you're thinking about sometimes when you get a cold, you might get a sore throat. And it's like, ouch. But you can just drink a cup of tea and add some honey in it. It actually makes you feel better too.
Ooh, honey is so good.
Not just that,
What?
it's also a beauty product too.
Oh, it's really good for the skin.
That's right. So sometimes when you have pimples or acne, so you put some honey on it, you know, it kind of calms the acne too.
And acne is a bacterial infection.
You are right.
So it dries it out and has antibacterial properties to kill the bacteria.
Even for sunburns too.
Oh man, so many uses. What a wonderful food and medicine.
I love honey.
Oh, honey, you are my honey.
Aww. Okay, let's learn more about honey.
Okay, honey?
Okay, honey.
Honey.
Honey, a miracle food and medicine.
You can't talk about honey without looking at its health benefits. To begin with, it's effective in treating wounds, since it dries wounds out and prevents bacterial growth. That second quality also makes it useful as a medicine, and it has long been used to fight disease. It should be no surprise that honey is an age-old treatment for colds. As a matter of fact, studies have shown that honey eases coughs better than some cold medicines, and it soothes the throat. So next time you have a sore throat, try drinking a cup of tea with honey.
Today's lesson is called Honey, a Miracle Food and Medicine, Part 2. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. And yes, yesterday we learned that honey has been popular with people since before history began.
There you go, honey.
Popular.
That's what we've been talking about. Let's talk about some other things about honey, not related to history or anything like that. Honey, remember, is not only sweet, not only does it not go bad, it's also really good for you. Yes, you can't talk about honey without looking at its health benefits. By the way, here we have the word benefit. Here a benefit is something that is good for you. Okay, that's what a benefit is. And not only can you use this word benefit as a noun, you can also use it as a verb. If something benefits you, it does something good for you. But there you go. Here a health benefit is something that is going to make you healthier. Okay? For example, people don't often talk about the benefits of being single. Yeah, usually people talk about, oh, being married, it's great, and then you can have a family and stuff like that. But they don't talk about how being single can also be quite good. They don't talk about the benefits of being single. Anyways, yes, it's a miracle food, but also a pretty good medicine, honey is.
There you go. Yeah, you can use it as a medicine, and not just by eating it or taking it into your body, but even on the outside of your body. It says to begin with, honey, to begin with, it's effective in treating wounds, since it dries wounds out and prevents bacterial growth. That's absolutely amazing. A wound in this case would be like an injury, a cut, or something like that, all right? Not something that happens inside your body, but like a disease. But if you fall down and scrape yourself, cut yourself, something like that, honey would be a good thing to apply to this wound, this injury. It will dry the wound out, and it will prevent or stop bacterial growth. It will stop infections.
There you go. So before we talked about how honey doesn't have much moisture, and also it has antibacterial properties. So there you go, honey. If you treat wounds with it, it's going to dry those wounds out and then keep the bacteria from growing on that wound, which is a good thing.
But don't lick the honey off the wound afterwards. No, don't do that.
Don't do that. Anyways, that second quality, okay, that antibacterial quality, okay, that second quality also makes it, honey, useful as a medicine, and it has long been used to fight disease. So there you go. We weren't joking. Honey, it's delicious. You can eat it, but you can also use it as a medicine.
Wow, that's amazing. So, now that we know this, the next sentence says, it should be no surprise that honey is an age-old treatment for colds, right? So we know that honey's got these amazing abilities to fight bacteria. So then, once we know that, it's no surprise it's an age-old treatment or an ancient treatment, something that's been around for a very, very, very long time. People using honey as a way of fighting disease, as a medicine. As a matter of fact, studies have shown that honey eases coughs better than some cold medicines, and it soothes the throat. Yeah, anytime, if you've ever had a sore throat and had some honey and some tea or just a little spoonful, you'll notice that it really makes a sore throat feel better very quickly. Some studies, some science has shown that it's actually better than the cold medicine you would buy at the store.
There you go. Yeah, you can't really take honey to kill the cold or to fight the cold, but it can make you feel better. Yeah, colds are usually caused by viruses, so an antibacterial medication isn't going to really help you. It's going to fight the bacteria, or a bacteria, I should say. But honey, you can still use it. It can soothe your cough and make you feel better. Anyway, so next time you have a sore throat, try drinking a cup of tea with honey. It will soothe that sore throat and maybe make your cough go away too if you have a cough.
And if it doesn't, it tastes good.
And if it doesn't, it tastes delicious. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a short break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们在第一天的课文提到，蜂蜜不会变质，它的水分含量低，而且含有这种防止细菌生长的化学物质，所以呢，它有抗菌的特性。那我们今天来看看蜂蜜有哪些健康益处。首先，蜂蜜呢可以有效治疗伤口，因为它可以让伤口干燥，防止细菌滋生。所以如果你不小心擦伤、割伤，你就可以用蜂蜜来防止伤口感染。我们先来看单字 benefit。benefit 它当名词是指好处、益处，这个字也可以当动词来表达对什么什么有益。刚刚 Mike 老师用到 scrape 这个字 scrape 当动词表示刮或是擦，那么当名词就可以用来表达擦伤。老师还用到 infection 表示感染，它是拼作 infection infection。好，蜂蜜的第二个健康益处呢，是可以用来缓解咳嗽、减轻喉咙痛。其实人们从很早以前就有在用蜂蜜治感冒了。那课文用到 age old 来描述这种疗法，那么 age old 就表示由来已久的或是古老的，意思就跟 ancient 差不多。接话课文中
Honey, a miracle food and medicine.
While you've no doubt eaten honey before, did you know that it can also keep your skin healthy? It's found in many skincare products because it can calm acne and it's great for treating sunburn. Surprisingly, you can also use it to relieve the pain of bee stings.
Okay, honey apparently is an effective medicine. How about that? You can eat it when you have a cold, let's say, and it might make your throat feel better. It might ease your cough. Fantastic, right? And you can also put it on wounds, okay? It will help those wounds heal. But you can also just rub it on your skin to keep your skin healthy. That's what we're going to learn about next. Yeah, while you've no doubt eaten honey before, either because it's delicious or because it has medicinal properties. Did you know that honey, can also keep your skin healthy? So start rubbing it on in huge amounts. Go ahead, go for it. Just lather it on there.
Just a coat of honey and then walk out the door in the day?
Of course not. Of course not.
That would be really expensive.
Very expensive and sticky.
But honey is good for the skin, and it's useful in small amounts. You don't have to cover yourself.
Take a honey bath every morning.
The ants would like you, but no one else would. So yes, how do we use honey for skin problems? It says it's found in many skincare products because it can calm acne, and it's great for treating sunburn. Well, two good things that many people have problems with, both acne and sunburn. So products for acne, these are the little pimples, right, that people get often in their teenage years and other times too. It's good for that, and for sunburn, when you burn your skin, when it gets red and painful after spending too much time outside. So products that help these problems may contain small amounts of honey. What is a product? It's something that's made for sale. It's made for people to buy. They could be something big and expensive like a brand new car, or something small like a pencil that you might buy in a stationery store. But if you're buying something, that thing is a product most likely. For example, the company no longer makes that product because of poor sales. They don't make that thing. You can't buy it in the stores.
They used to make it, they used to sell it, but no more. That product is no longer available.
No honey, that's why.
That is possible. But I'm going to continue.
Okay.
The next sentence says, surprisingly, you can also use it to relieve the pain of bee stings, which is kind of ironic. Yeah, this is a surprise. If you get stung by a bee while taking its honey away, you can use that honey to make that sting, that wound, feel better. That's kind of like saying, oh, a cow kicked you? Have a glass of milk. You'll feel better. But apparently this is true. Bee stings, the pain of them can be relieved by using honey, a bee product. Interesting. Anyways, here we've got the verb relieve to talk about, okay? Here, if you relieve pain, let's say, you feel better. Before you were in pain, then you did something, and now you feel better. Your pain has been relieved. Anyways, for example, my brother told me about a good way to relieve stress. Oh, you're stressed. You feel under pressure all the time at work. This is what you need to do to feel better.
There you go. And if you get a bee sting, you can feel better by putting some honey on it. What is a sting? A sting is usually just a very long, sharp stick or pointed thing that will go into your skin. The venom, the poison will travel through the sting into your body, and it will make it sore and painful, red, itchy possibly. All right, so we think of stings coming from bees and wasps and small insects like that. You might also get a sting from a certain kind of fish. There's that flat fish with a sting on its tail. It's called a stingray because it is known for stinging people if they step on it accidentally. But anyways, these are small venomous injuries caused by animals protecting themselves usually, but they can hurt people quite badly in some cases. For example, Matt's arm had several fire ant stings on it. He must have gotten too close to some of them little fire ants and he got stung. Yes, we can use sting as a verb. If you get an injury like that, the animal stinged you with a sting, or it stung you, I should say, with a sting. All right, there you go. So, lots of information about bees, a little bit of information about how to treat bee stings, and it's time for a break.
同学们一定有吃过蜂蜜吧？也许呢，你是把它加在食物里面来增添风味，也许你是为了它的效用而吃蜂蜜。那你知道吗？蜂蜜可以用涂的，可以涂在身上，还保持皮肤健康。课文提到说，在许多护肤产品当中都可以发现蜂蜜，因为它可以减轻青春痘的症状，而且呢，对于治疗晒伤也蛮好用的。除此之外，蜂蜜还可以用来缓解被蜜蜂蛰到的疼痛。你被蜜蜂蛰到之后呢，然后再去用蜜蜂采的蜂蜜来治疗那个疼痛，还蛮有趣的。好，我们先来看3个单字 ：product。Product 表示产品， 文中的 skincare product 表示护肤产品。那么 relieve 是动词，它有缓解、减轻、缓和的意思。像我们要表达这个减轻疼痛啊，缓和你的担忧等等，都可以用这个字表达。那么 sting 在课文里面是当名词，表示灼痛啊、刺痛或者是蛰。这个字也可以当动词来表达刺或是蛰，引起刺痛的意思。那它的动词三态是 sting、stung、stung。麦克老师在解释单字时用到 venom，他说刺进去的时候可能会注入毒液 ，venom 就是毒液，它是拼作 venom。好，那这个字呢，通常它是指说会蛰人或是会咬人的生物所注入的毒液。我们在后面加上字尾 ous， 变成形容词 venomous 就是形容有毒的、分泌毒液的。好，老师还有提到被叮到、被蛰到的时候，你有可能会痛痛的，也有可能会痒痒的。这时候老师用到 itchy 就是形容痒的，它是拼作 itchy。好，那我们再来看补充单字 acne 表示粉刺或是痤疮，它俗称为青春痘。那么 sunburn 是名词，表示晒伤。再补充一下哦 ，Jeff 老师提到说蜂蜜有它的药效的时候，这时候用到 medicinal medicinal 是形容药用的、有疗效的。计划课文中
Honey, a miracle food and medicine.
Since ancient times, humans have used honey for both its delicious taste and its healing properties. It's no wonder that this sweet liquid continues to be a popular item in kitchens around the world.
Everyone, since ancient times, humans have used honey for both its delicious taste and its healing properties. There you go. I couldn't have possibly said it better myself. Yeah, honey tastes good, but it's also good for you. Not only is it really tasty, but if you eat honey or you apply it to a wound or something like that, if you use it as a medicine, it can heal you. How about that? It has healing properties. Now, by the way, here we have the word property to talk about. Here we're not talking about something that you own, one of your possessions, let's say. No. Here a property is how something is in one way. It's a characteristic of that thing. Honey, yes, it has many properties. One property is that it's delicious and sweet, but it has other things it can do to other properties, one of which is a healing property. It can kill bacteria and dry out wounds. It's amazing. Anyways, for example, one of the properties of water is that it has no taste. There you go. Water is wet. That's one of the properties. And it's also tasteless. That's another property of water.
So there you go. It's no wonder that this sweet liquid continues to be a popular item in kitchens around the world. It really does have a lot to offer, both, of course, in the kitchen, but also in the doctor's office in some kind of way. So it is quite surprising to know these facts, but then once we know them, it's not surprising that honey has been an important part of human culture for thousands and thousands of years. And hopefully, if we protect the bees, it will continue to be important into the future.
There you go. Anyways, folks, that's it for our article, but we're not quite done yet. We still have the what do you think question to ask and then answer. Hey, Mike, why is honey considered a miracle food?
Well, I mean, I always think this fact is great. It's something I knew before, but I'm still amazed by. Since honey never goes bad, I think it's a miracle food. I mean, I can't think of... Is there another food that would never go bad? I can't really think of one.
We eat like pickles and vinegar, but that's not the same thing as honey.
After many years, I'm not sure I'd want to eat 40-year-old pickles.
Good point. Anyways, folks, with that, it's time for us to say bye-bye.
人类自古以来都有使用蜂蜜，那也许是为了它的美味，也许是为了它的疗效。不管怎么样，蜂蜜它本身都有非常多的益处和用途，这也难怪它会在世界各地持续受欢迎。我们最后来看单字 property， 它在这边不是指地产、房产哦，而是指特性、属性。像我们可以用 medicinal property 来表达药性、药效。好，那么以上是这些讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。 大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍的文法重点有3个。第一个是 can't 什么什么 without 加上名词或动名词。第二个是 look at。第3个是 it be no surprise 加上 that 子句。好，我们先来学can't 什么什么 without 名词或动名词，这样的句型它是表达没有做某事就不能怎么样，或是做什么什么之前一定要怎么样。那这个句子它是用双重否定来强调肯定的用法。举例来说 ，Some people believe they can't survive without their smartphones. 有些人认为啊，他们没有智慧型手机就活不下去，他们一定要有手机才活得下去。好，那我们来看个例句。You can't leave the restaurant without trying their homemade sweets. 你到那间餐厅一定要试试看他们的手工甜点。诶，你看这句话，不要想说你没有试他们的手工甜点就不准离开。这不是说有人拿一个狼牙棒或者是球棒挡在门口逼你吃他们的甜点，你不吃给我试试看哦。好，小心不是那个语义哦。接着我们来看 look at。Look at 它原本是指以某一种方式去看、去注视着，那也可以用来表达仔细检视、研究或是考虑。举例来说 ，You should have a doctor look at your swollen ankle. 你应该找医生仔细检查你那个肿起来的脚踝，肿得跟米糊一样，你还不去看医生？好，我们再看一个例句。They are looking at the possibility of opening an esports hotel in the downtown area. 他们正在考虑在市区开一家电竞旅馆的可能性。哇，电竞旅馆听起来蛮酷的诶，好像台湾已经有一间咯。那我们最后来学 it be no surprise 加上 that 子句。好，句型 it be no surprise 加上 that 子句就表示什么什么并不令人意外。那么其中的 surprise 在这边是当名词，表示令人惊奇的事、意想不到的事。这个 it 是虚主词，用来代替后面的 that 子句。所以啊，这样的句型就是要表达 that 子句所描述的事情并不令人意外。举例来说 ，Dana sings very well.It's no surprise that she won the singing competition. Dana 歌唱得很好，她赢得歌唱比赛，并不令人意外。好，顺便补充一个类似的用法 ，It's no wonder 加上 that 子句，这表示什么什么一点都不令人惊讶，难怪怎么样，怪不得怎么样。举例来说 ，Someone left the window open.It's no wonder there are so many mosquitoes in the room. 有人没有关窗户，难怪房间里面会这么多蚊子。好了，那么以上是今天重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
Welcome to
English in Action. 我是 Holly.
I'm Shane. Hey, Shane's on time today.
Okay, that's nothing to brag about.
But I'm usually late, so I'm proud of myself.
Well, being on time for work is your responsibility, Shane.
Okay, fine.
Anyway, 今天的主题呢，就是你这没有什么好炫耀的 ，OK? Anyway,
That's nothing to brag about.
我们直接进入对话 ，Go. You know what? I just got the new iPhone. I'm so cool.
That's nothing to brag about. Everyone has an iPhone these days.
What? Just let me be cool, man. Gee.
Okay, so in the dialogue, you got a new iPhone.
What? It's cool.
Well, who cares? Everybody has an iPhone, right? So we'll say that's nothing to brag about.
So brag 其实就是一直在夸奖，在包自己 you know?
Yeah.
Like 一直在讲自己很好的地方。
Yeah, because it's really no big deal. So you could also say, big deal.
Yeah, 就这没什么大事嘛。
Yeah.
不是什么大事这样。
Or who cares?
OK， 谁管这个
right?
？Who cares？ 这个应该大家都会讲啊。
Yeah.
哦，但是呢，台湾人很常犯一个错误，就是直接讲 Who care， 然后就忘记 s，所以呢，讲这个如果要标准一点，就一定要加那个 s。Who cares？
Who cares?
Oh.
Okay. So if your English is really good, you can brag about that. So learn more English.
Yeah. Well, we still need to review our sentences.
Okay.
All right, so the first one is, that's nothing to brag about.
That's nothing to brag about.
Big deal.
Big deal.
Who cares?
Who cares?
OK， 以后呢，你们就可以用这几个方法来表示，哎，这有什么好炫耀的？好，谢谢你们喽，下次再见。
Bye.